Hey everybody, Tony here with Nothing But Car Reviews, and today we're taking a look at a new 2022 Dodge Challenger GT with a blacktop package. So let's get right into it. For this paint color, this is going to be the Frostbite, and I really love how they name that because it just makes your hands just all of a sudden feel like you can't feel them. Just love that color there. And then we have black houndstooth cloth interior, and the powertrain on this one consists of a 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6, mated with an 8-speed torque flight automatic transmission. And look at this back end here. Of course, we have our LED tail lamps, but with the blacktop package, we get this nice black trim around here. Just makes it look really sleek. And then we have rear parking sensors down there, dual exhaust. And even with the V6, I really like the exhaust sounds that the Challengers have kind of updated with the newer body style. We get passive keyless entry. And then let's take a look at these wheels down here. These are also part of the blacktop package. We get these 20-inch aluminum wheels. And that kind of brushed gray, I really like how it goes with this blue here. And as we come around to the front, we have our halogen headlamps along with our fog lights. And then we have those LED daytime running lights as well. The little rings there. So I wish they would go ahead and put full LEDs on all of them and not just the upper trim, but still look good. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood here. We can check out this 3.6 liter. And I like we have a hydraulic hood here. We don't have to use a stick to hold it up. But there's that 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6 tucked in there. Let's hop around here to the driver's seat. So right here, I have just a little bit of headroom, mostly because this one has the option of a power sunroof. I like having the roof, and the cool thing about driving these is most people have the seats leaned back really far anyway, but I could also adjust the seat bottom to make that lower as well, so it gives me a little bit more headroom. But I'm 6'3", so kind of take that for what it is. But I really like the seating position. The hood is a bit intrusive, but not as bad as it used to be, and just overall how comfortable I am, really nice. But let's go to the door panel. We have our power window switches here, power door locks, and then our power mirrors. Then we can also open the door there. Headlamp controls over here. And then to our steering wheel, we can go ahead and go through our gauge cluster using these arrows. And then we have our voice recognition controls here, and then our cruise controls over here. And of course we have our paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. But next, let's go ahead and check out the radio. So for our radio, we get AM, FM, and XM. And then we also have Bluetooth audio, along with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with an aux input. And then we can pull up our climate controls here, or we can use the buttons down below, which we'll get to in a minute. And then here's some of our apps here. And just a quick look at all of that. Those are our settings. So let's check out the backup camera. So I like this backup camera. Not the best picture, but still good enough. And you still have the guidelines as you turn the wheel, so you know where you're going. So I really like that. And you have to keep in mind that this vehicle stickers for only $38,000. So you get a lot for that price point. But down here, we have our controls for volume. We have our tune, browse, all that. And then we can toggle our sport mode here. And then parking sensors, traction control, etc. And then those dual zone climate controls down here as well. Now onto the shifter. I really love these shifters that they have in the Challengers because they just feel really sporty. But you hit the button on the left side, pull down for reverse, neutral, drive, Then we can slap over and manually shift here. Then put it back in the park there. And then for our key fob, we have power door locks, and we can pop the trunk. Then we have our remote start as well. And then cup holders here. And then look at that power sunroof. And I like that we can one-touch slide it, open and close. Then we can also vent it as well for that tilt. And then we have a universal garage door transmitter as well. But let's go ahead and check out this center console cubby space. So we have 2 USB ports and then an aux input there. And then we have a 12 volt here. And then a little bit of storage. I like that it's actually quite roomy in there for a coupe. And then let's see if we can get a look at that back seat. So here's the back seat here. Not a ton of space, of course, with this being a coupe. You're probably not gonna use it, but you can put your bags back here, briefcase or whatever, or if you have small children and you're not that tall, you could fit one of them behind you. But these, of course, are not meant to have full-size adults back here. But I do like that you have the curtain airbag for the back as well. And then we have our cup holders in here. And then let's just go take a look at the trunk real quick. So pretty good sized trunk space there. We'll shut that.